Hi there, guys. Welcome to my channel, and I hope you are having a fabulous week. So, this is the second video that I am making, and so far, my speed has been going good in recording the videos so that I'm able to give you the content like twice a week or once a week. I am not promising, but however, I am trying my best. So the topic for the today's video, or the topic of today's therapy, like casual therapy, is something to do like I'm continuing the topic that we discussed in the last video, and it was to do with how you do not love yourself and how when you give love to other people it is so immense, but when it comes to giving the love to your own self, how that love is not really that much. So now, from that point, when we always dive deep, or when I'm talking to my clients and I am asking or I'm seeing that why there is such a lack of love that they have for themselves, I often go back to one root cause, which is we call worth and self-worth, that people do not feel worthy of having love, receiving love, or being loved. That there are so many deserving blocks, there is so many blocks around worthiness that people question even when the love comes in their life, and also when they are even manifesting love. Like, let's just say that people are saying that I want to be loved and I want to have someone who loves me and accepts me. And I'm not only talking about partner, I'm also talking about let's just say the acceptance and love and the respect which is given in the office, or respect and love which is given by the clients, or which is given by your friends. Or more often than not, people will feel such blockages in their system, energetically, somatically, that and mentally, that even they question when people are very loving to them. Like, back of their mind, they're always at the point, okay, is this person really have the real intentions? Or they try to question themselves also, that am I even worthy of being loved? Or more often than not, I've also heard a lot of women using these phrases around that how maybe I'm too much to handle. And this phrase alone is such a, I would say, negative self conversation, that telling yourself that you are difficult to handle. I mean, why do you feel it that you are difficult to handle? And why do you feel that because you're difficult to handle, you are not, you do not deserve to be loved? So, it all goes back to these blocks of worthiness and deserving and everything. And if we even go back to from where these blocks are also coming, when it comes to you being worthy, you not being worthy, or you deserve it or you do not deserve it, we go back to the inner child trauma. My one of my favorite topic. I talk about inner child trauma a lot on my page. I talk about and preach about the inner child trauma everywhere. The reason behind that is very scientific also in a way, and the reason behind is, if we genuinely heal the inner child trauma, we have healed 90% of our life, because your core values, your core assumptions, your identity is directly related to how you have been when you were a child and how you have been treated when you were when you were a child. So I would say before 11 years old, how your teachers were with you, or how you were treated around the home. More like what I see, and the graph, that how the graph goes, a lot of time people feel a lot of like blocks in around, like I have to do something in order to be loved, is something which comes from the parents also a lot, that in order to get the love from them we have to be something. Like, I'll give an example. In order to have that chocolate, I might have to behave good, or in order to have that toy, that doll, I might have to like top my exams, or I have to bring like good exams, or I need to be participating in that dance competition or something, to in order to have that doll, or I have to be like really quiet person to have that ice cream. So all of these things, even though parents would doing their best, it still affects the psyche of the children a lot. So all the mothers also who are seeing this video, I will advise to never have that transactional love with your children, because we have had the transactional love in our past lives, like in when we were children. So that is why now also it has become very transactional for us, more mentally it is so transactional to us that when someone gives us love, we are often asking, or we are thinking about this, what do I need, or what do I have to give, or what am I bringing to the bringing to the table. So the point here is that you don't have to bring anything to the table, you just have to exist. And of course, like, there could be the boundaries, and there could be all of these things where I am being a person of morals, and I have my boundaries, and I'm treating person with respect, I'm loving and caring them. That are that is bare minimum, when you are in love with someone, or when you are with someone, that is bare minimum. And that is also bare minimum in every kind of relationship, whether it's friendship, or whether it's in your office with your family. It's a bare minimum. I don't know why we even put these things into the category that you have to be loyal, you have to be caring, you have to be respectful. That is the definition of being a human. So I will not tell a car to, the car should be able to take me from one place to there. That's a work of a car, that's a job of the car. So in a similar sense, this is what being human is. So this is just bare minimum. That is why I do not mention this, that you have to be all of this, you need to bring all of this to the table, because this is how a human has to be and should be. So you don't have to bring anything to the table. What both of you will bring into the table when you are in a relationship, and that relationship could be again of anything, that is your own mutual consent. Listen, I am being adjusting, you also have to be little adjusting. Listen, I am little busy, so I have to I have less time in my life to give to people. He will adjust with that, or he will also say the same thing, or howsoever it goes. So that is the mutual consent, which is very subjective, and it varies from a relationship to relationship. But other than that, in order to feel love, in order to feel that you deserve the best kind of love in life, in order to feel that you deserve to be respected, loved, and cared for in your office, amongst your friends, around your family, it doesn't have to be transactional. You exist, therefore you deserve to be loved. So in this aspect, and as I finish off this particular video, I just have one homework, and I hope you have done the homework from the previous videos which I gave, which was about writing love letters to yourself. The one homework that I am giving this week is that you have to chant this affirmation daily in the morning, that I deserve to be loved because I exist. And you have to do it like every morning, do it for at least next 45 days, and you will see all this data which is there in your mind, which is around that how transactional love is, that will start going away, and you will start receiving the love very well in your life. So till then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, have a great weekend.